Anton Squirrel, FiveGrappling with the two-time champion. Count them, two. I said two-time champion, JT Torres. I guess you get one for each initial now.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that. Man,
can I get a Ric Flair woo from you? Woo! Hey, that's for my son. He's 2 years old, and the only thing he knows is what Ric Flair says. Hey, man, let's get to it. Obviously, huge accomplishment for you, ranking yourself in amongst the greats when it comes to grappling. This is your second time winning this.
Yep.
Is it any more special than the first?
If I'm going to be honest with you guys, the first time, like many other things in life, there's nothing like the first time, right? And the first time for me went pretty well. The first time winning it went pretty well for me, so that's always going to hold a special part in my heart. But of course, winning a title like this for a second time it's right up there too. It's right up there too. But this time around, I knew I could do it because I've done it before. I knew I belonged there on top of that podium, and I made sure I guaranteed my spot.
Man, this week has been a week of goosebumps for me. It's like when you're around greatness, you just feel it. There's something different about it. And JT, I got to say, you had the biggest target on your head, I think, coming into this tournament. Obviously, returning as a champion. But your guys' division was stacked from top to bottom. There were no easy matches. I don't think there were any easy matches in the tournament period. But you guys really brought it. Talk to me a little bit about your thoughts when the brackets were released and the progression all the way to where we are now.
When I saw the brackets, I knew, even before I saw the brackets, I knew it was going to be tough. Whichever I landed on the brackets, wherever I have first, second, third, or fourth round, I knew it was going to be a tough match because this is ADCC. This is the top of the top. These are the best grapplers from all around the world. So when I saw the bracket, it didn't really affect my train of thought because, like I said, I knew it was going to be tough, and I made it through all the way to the finals, and I was victorious.
So we talked with Gordon Ryan a little bit earlier, and he was talking about the age of grapplers versus or jiu-jitsu guys versus wrestlers or boxers or MMA guys because it's not such an impact sport. You're still young, man. You're still really young. That's coming from an old guy like myself. But man, how much longer you got doing this?
You know, my professor Andre Galvao, he's in the super fight today. And today's his birthday, and I hope I'm not wrong, but I believe he's 37 today. So I just turned 30. If he can still go until 37 and compete with the best of the best and win, I can do it too.
So we might see another 5 gold medals around your neck?
I hope so.
I love it, man. So what do you do from here? Obviously, home is now back on the East Coast again. Where do you go from here in your career? And also, like, what's next for you? How much time do you take off, and what do we see next?
I'm definitely going to take a few weeks off after this tournament. Rest is a really big part of the equation when it comes to success. Training for a tournament like ADCC is brutal on the body with the wrestling and the jiu-jitsu drills and the strength conditioning like I do. You know, you feel it. You feel it, and you know, competing out there against the best of the best, they're trying to break your limbs and crank on your neck and snap you down. So I definitely feel it in my body right now. I feel like I went through a war, but it's to be expected. It's ADCC.
All right, man. So the big difference, I think, between this year and 2 years ago is the experience. 2 years on the mat is a huge thing, but also being able to come back and have more experience, obviously, winning ADCC than the rest of your competitors. I think you were the most winningest guy on the mat this time around. How much does that play into the success?
The experience you're saying? It's huge. It's huge, especially in a tournament like this where it's hard to score. The points start at certain times of the match, and the thing is too, you don't see the referee in the middle putting up his fingers for the points. So you need to make sure you secure those positions for at least, they say 3 seconds, but I count 5 seconds in my head just to be sure. And when I can, I'll take a sneak peek at the clock, or I'll have my corner tell me the score. But things like that have, require experience. This is my 4th ADCC competing. I was supposed to compete in 2015, but I had to pull out for knee surgery. But this is my 4th, and that experience is major. It's definitely major, especially against an opponent like Wagner, who he's also a seasoned veteran. He likes to try to get into your head and play a little rough out there. But, I keep my composure because, like I said, I've been there before. I know how to do it and how to get it done.
I was going to say, man, you've got great composure, because every time I see you guys get smacked in the face, and I don't want to say that it's dirty, because it's not dirty. It's obviously allowed, but man, when guys start getting rough, it's got to be a little bit hard not to just kind of play into the game a little.
Absolutely. You know, as a man, someone slaps you in the face, you want to swing right back. But you know, this is in the streets, right? This isn't in the cage. And in an environment like this, if you get a little heated and you throw a haymaker and they duck under it and double leg you, you're gonna be like, damn, I should have not done that. So it's really important to keep your composure here. And at the end of the day, it's a combat sport. So I know a lot of people get bent out of shape when they get, you know, clubbed or slapped, but you know, I obviously don't care. I'm down to scrap. I'm gonna keep my composure. You're not gonna be able to throw me off my game. I'm out there for a reason. I'm on a mission.
You're the champ for a reason.
100%.
All right, brother, before I let you go, I've got two things. First, I want to say, when you get home, can you do me a favor and put both medals on, take a picture, and just put #2chains? Can we get that?
Got you.
Fuck yes. And lastly, man, anything you want to say to the fans, the competition, anything?
I want to thank the organizers of ADCC, you know, Mo and Seth. These guys killed it. This is one of the greatest events, one of the greatest ADCCs, the greatest ADCC so far that I've seen. Even out of the ones I've competed in, I've always been a fan. I've been watching since I was a kid. The production of it was awesome. Coming out of the stage like that was like a feeling like no other. I want to thank my coaches, Professor Andre Gaval, Professor Tony Passos, Coach John Marsh, all of my teammates out in San Diego, all of my students back in New York, my family, my loved ones, my dog, Tatami Fightwear for always holding me down, the Armbar Soap Company for always holding me down. Couldn't have done it without you guys. It's a single man sport out there, but you got to have a good team around you. You have to have a good support system, and just people that believe in you and push you to that next level. So I appreciate you all.
Anton Scoro, FiveGrappling. You think it's Ric Flair that says it, but I'm going to tell you, it's JT Torres that says,